Hello, welcome back. Happy New Year. Happy Year of the Dragon. My name is Mark Mack, and we're back. Happy 2024. Things are going to be shifting in terms of, the direction of these podcasts as we enter a new season. Now focusing on providing value, and this first episode of the new season is called School of Freedom. So, just firstly starting, hello, my name is Mark Mack. Welcome to School of Freedom. A little bit about me is something that happened to me, really, that changed the trajectory of my life completely was, and I'm sure it happened to a lot of people, was the global pandemic. Remember in 2021, I had it written down here on a sticky note. It says, in 2021, I'll quit U-On, which is the job that I was working at, and I'll be a full-time funk rap comedy rocker. Back then, I was also known as the Slank. I was a musician. Still am a musician. Just haven't played the guitar for a while. And I wrote it down at the start of the year that I'd be quitting my job and becoming a full-time funk rap comedy rocker. And as it always happens, the universe provides in mysterious ways. The very first day, January 1st, 2022, there was some mandatory requirements enforced by the government saying that you needed to receive the vaccination before you can work. And this is really the first time that I can remember looking inside myself and asking myself what I want to do and deciding to go against what everyone else was doing. And through that brought this incredible experience of letting go. Had no idea what I was going to do. I've got a beautiful wife, 3 beautiful girls under the age of 6. At this stage, back in 2021, I had 2 girls and another girl on the way. So I couldn't do my electrical job. And I was really forced into the unknown. Had no idea what I was going to do. And that's when everything really shifted for me. At the same time this was happening, I was in an awakening program, just participating as a student. And I was led to becoming an awakening coach through that experience, helping hundreds of people awaken, really, just go through their own personal life and transform, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. And that was an honor playing that role. Moving forwards to 2023, in the middle of 2023, the Awakening program was finishing. And again, it was another fork in the road moment of like, what am I going to do? But this time I felt like I had the tools to actually do what I want to do, whereas before I was previously reacting to the world. Now I was responding in a place of, okay, this feels good. This feels right. I'm listening, to that inner voice guidance, intuition, God's voice, whatever you want to call it. We all have the access to that. For me, it's about slowing down and being still, and that's when it comes through. So it's always here. And that's when I decided to, branch into my own coaching. So I'm a coach at this present moment, focusing more on one-on-one clients, which is a transformation, again, with the mental, the physical, the spiritual, and the emotional. So transforming people's lives, getting them from a place of, not really sure where they want to be in life, purpose, and also requiring a sense of agency, a sense of needing guidance, accountability, these sort of things, and just getting them on track in life, like really through my life experience. So that's been a blessing, doing that, as well as raising my 3 little girls. They're my gurus. They're the ones that bring me back to the present moment, and my beautiful wife as well. So living all of life's incredible experiences, and that's brought me here to creating this School of Freedom. So why School of Freedom, and starting with school? Like, a lot of people might have negative connotations around the word school. I know my experience in school was was very interesting. I wasn't really learning much. I've done a lot more learning since leaving. But the reason why I love the word school, it's like learning, and you're constantly learning. And life, we're constantly evolving. We're constantly learning more and more about ourselves each and every day through our life experience. And that's why I feel that this school is like a curriculum. It's like our human experience. What are we doing here on earth? So it felt cool. And a lot of these things just, again, they just come up in the most relaxed moments when I'm just in meditation, or if I'm sort of in a sleep state. It's like the School of Freedom. Sounds good. Feels good. That's the main thing. And then moving into what is freedom. So definition, the quality or state of being free, such as the absence of necessity, coercion, or constraint in choice or action, liberation from slavery or from the power of another. So in life, we're actually always free. The spiritual side of things, we are freedom itself. It's nothing outside of us that can give us this sense of freedom. However, on the physical world, bringing it back to the human body, there are certain ways we can be free. What I really love is these 4 freedoms. The definition from this old legend called Dan Sullivan, who is the creator of Strategic Coach, which is like this entrepreneur academy. I found him through Dr. Benjamin Hardy, who is an organizational psychologist and a huge inspiration for me. Recently, I've gone through an 8-week rapid transformation program with Dr. Benjamin Hardy, and I just resonate with his energy. I love his teachings. I love the psychology. So I was very much into the spirituality, and I still am. But I love combining the spirituality with the psychology. So the spiritual with the mental. And Dan Sullivan, he talks about the 4 freedoms, which is the freedom of time, freedom of money, freedom of relationship, and freedom of purpose. So I feel those 4 freedoms really do resonate with me in terms of where I want to be in this physical experience. Like, I want to have freedom of time, that I can do what I want to do, serve, and also be with my family, play music. I want to have freedom of money, so I'm not restrained to working a job that I'm not fully passionate about. So where I'm at right now, I love being an electrician, but also I know that there's more that I want to do in my life. And I feel like if I had that freedom of money, I wouldn't need to be an electrician. I'd be doing coaching full time. I'd be traveling around the world with the family and having experiences. So freedom of relationship, so you get to choose the people that you're working with as well. Like when you have the financial freedom and freedom of time, you get to decide who you're actually working with. When you have like a beautiful, mutual, beneficial relationship with those sort of people, they're the ones that I resonate with and I want to be around with more and more. And that will open up as you free yourself from these other things, and freedom of purpose. Like really tapping into, what are you here in this physical experience to do, like in this lifetime? And for me, it's service. For me, it's like awakening, and it's helping people grow and helping people transform their lives. That's what lights me up, and I love that. I also love playing music. I love being on stage and performing and orchestrating the energy of the room. So there's that as well. And basically I have created a free group in Facebook called the School of Freedom, and that's for people who want that, right? Who is it not for? We'll start there. It's not for people who are looking for a quick fix, and that's something that has been marketed throughout social media that I've become aware of the last couple of years in particular. If you've noticed it, the way that advertising marketing is, it's a lot about, here's the 3 steps to get you here, to get you thousands of dollars, financial freedom, whatever it is. Here's how to make money in 2024. All these sort of things, they're very juicy for the mind. like they're mind candy. Our minds get hold of them because yes, we want that money. We want to have a quick fix. We want to, experience those freedoms that I'm talking about. However, a lot of that is just little tricks for the mind. Like in my experience, nothing can take away from the energy that you are, like the truth that you are beyond, all these little things pulling your mind away. Like you actually have to do the work and you have to come from a place of truth. That's what I feel. So this is not for people who just want the answers quickly and, and get on to the next thing. And it's also not for people who are stuck in a victim mindset, right? This community is for growth and expansion, and the energy of the community is very, very vital and important. So it's for people who actually want to change their lives and create positivity in this world. Okay. That's very important. And so who is it for? It's for people who are ready for a change. You can be going through a bit of pain. You could feel like you're not being heard. But in relationships, you could feel like you know exactly where you want to be. You want to get to those 4 freedoms. You want that financial freedom, or you want a little bit more accountability in your life. Because that's something that I really specialize in, keeping people accountable and providing tools and frameworks for that to occur. And yeah, people looking for positive growth and expansion. That's why you're here. So if that resonates with you, definitely check out the School of Freedom. I'll send a link on my show notes here, but it's also on Facebook if you search School of Freedom, or if you search on my Facebook. And that's pretty much it. And how can you get value out of it? Well, for me, it's always been about what I put in is what I get out. And if I circle back to the start of this little video, when I was going through that awakening program, at that time of the global pandemic, when everything slowed down and I had no idea what I was going to do, the same time I was in that awakening program, I was going all in. And it comes back to an intention. I set an intention of, I'm going to go all in with this, whatever. It just felt like this is the thing. And I just gave more and more, like I was just putting myself in to the private Facebook group. I was like sharing my experience, Facebook Lives, and just growing and witnessing limiting beliefs and thoughts through expression and going all in. And what I got out of it was I had the opportunity through that of becoming an awakening coach, of being able to serve over hundreds of people to go through their experience. And that's when I truly found my purpose, when I went inside and tapped into my inner purpose. The outer purpose was presented to me. And that's what I feel is the way to get value, is through alignment, through giving. Through giving you will receive. That's what comes up for me. So yeah, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for listening to this, the beginning, the School of Freedom 2024. I wish you all a happy now, and may you find whatever you're looking for. May you look for something, because whatever you look for, you will find. Much love.